So I'm going to talk to you really quickly about processing the cross. This is a thing that there's like 14 opinions on how you do it, and everybody thinks that that's the only right way. I'm going to show you some of the most popular ones because I really want you to do it the way that is most comfortable for you. But it needs to, the one rule is that the cross has to stay perfectly straight at all times. So a couple of different ways of gripping it. First is just this. A second one is, which I think maybe you'll see me do, is this one. Some people do it like this. I don't have any problem with that. The only issue is the balance becomes a little bit of an issue and it's hard to keep it straight. So I think in general, the farther apart your hands are, the better. Not that it matters that much, it's just that the cross should stay straight. The second thing is that when you carry the cross, you wait until not like whoever's leading the service will say, please stand for the procession of the cross. But then you don't actually start going until the words begin. So they'll have music, and then when you hear "Come unto me," that's when you come. So that's how you start it. So if you're waiting, you're just waiting with the cross held, and then when they say "Come unto me," then you'll start walking. All right. So when you're carrying the cross, you keep it straight, as we said, and then when you get to the altar, you pause. But very importantly, you do not bow. Because when you bow, the cross goes forward, and that's not supposed to happen. The cross is supposed to stay straight. In fact, in liturgical processions, you never bow if you're carrying something. So when you come to the altar, you just stand and reverence the altar, and what you'll find is the priest will usually bow to you because you're holding the cross. And then when you're done, you'll walk over to box where the cross lives. Importantly, you put it in, and often when you put it in, it'll catch a little bit, and then when it catches, you just move it around, negotiate it until you hear this. When it drops all the way in, you're done. Now you run, just kidding, you walk back to your seat.